Agradaa je paper no and I say written no to three and fan say if this rumor or allegation is true that Agradaa threw the writ out or away the lawyers of Empress Gifty can file contempt. They can cite Agradaa for contempt. Contempt na say one for boni di ama court and you one for boni di ama lawyers and Empress paper na ye kan hu ni sa but be free na banintino. You don't just see it as a common paper. No, you see it as something credible, something honorable. Ya de bro inti se wan nye pa ana wo gina auto twene a e kire se waka che course no se sabio fa free me so ko oh court free me so oh court jawasem mo court sabio mo fa mo kwase asem free ho. This is what it implies to the court. Inti se ne when it is established say truly Agradaa took the writ of sermon and threw it away. Now, judge, and as a court, so the lawyers of Empress Gifty should cite Agradaa for contempt. No, be a different case from the civil case, that is the defamation. And contempt case be a criminal. Okay, contempt. Efa nkrofobi okromu ha ebra justice a too bigger. Justice a too big ba everybody referee di lo kwa me hwe da emo test ba me justice a too di ne din amen hwe say na me moso justice obi zo hu din say o a too be justice a too bigger. Ebra justice a too big a chief justice no. No chief justice. Never no appeal court judge. Appeal court. Eba. Justice a too big Supreme Court. No William a too big Supreme Court judge. Correct. Correct. In the justice a too big no your Supreme Court judge no. Omo fine Nabi apart from some fine in Kofi in terms of cash no. The court no find a pay of me. Tapaya MP before a lawyer back over we. Already, Akufo. Oh, Kwadwo over Agradaa and you. What am I make for him? 80 of finding contempt. Now I'm a dozen. Sabana Samia couldn't in account. Omokoka and send baby radio.
Smart TV is in the memory be aqua as Sabra Jabra now. Sabra Shemes over subscribe, over like, over share. Now do I didn't share a mammy, comment section. And send ababedi the media and swine, and some more shit. A pioneer politician for a sofa for home, especially Mammy Agradaa, among Kwadwo, and the revenue will see by Pacamp. And I'll be a science baby. Eti, I was young could see some other media and be Emra.
Am I find contempt? Nay, a criminal. I don't one of the NDC communicators. Yejelino one day because of contempt. Ain't contempt a criminal. Na contempt case no. Any penalty unit be our emblem. They've given the penalty unit in the bosom of the judge as discretionary. In the judge not here be anoso. So contempt case koswa. Wono any pese obemo atuasika. Any pese obemo akodam 10 years. Any pese obemo adam 1 day. Any pen say obeka sign bond. Enunti, we hear the lines of Nana McBrown, A plus and co. Sabam Quatra UTV, contempt, a fire woman. Courts, a fine woman, Sika, our money to your Moko jail. And the contempt cases are criminal. It doesn't have penalty unity in the constitution. They gave the powers to the judges. Someone for wontumi. Wa contempt beche wono. Wa ode obebu court enimtiano. Contempt ne fa wa. Omo anyina wontumi nso a constitution dia ma wom. No mo njeli wu. Wo mo fine. Enti Agradaa de na yese waye no. If it is established say ampa, she took the writ of sermon and threw it away. Now it is the duty of the lawyers of Empress Gifty to cite Agradaa for contempt, and then the contempt case will become different case from the defamation, and contempt cases are criminals. Yes, Sir John. Me viewers mo brutal. Sir John, a final contempt at too bigger time. So contempt cases are who see bibia o. Say ekobane say judges no lawyers no, it is if it is established say Agradaa to oje no to paper na twene ya o na kan paper no sermon no and rate no or to twene ya, they are going to cite her for contempt, and then they will go and prove to the court to say when a writ of sermon coming from the honorable court was served to Agradaa took the paper or the writ and then threw it away. Ebanesa, I just say you have disrespected the honorable court. You have told the court to say court no ko nim nyansa. You have told the court you can't court na that institution na wo no. Enipa wo mu nyina ka ho, but enye nipa ena eze ekra ebeka ye ka court no eda na esu ho no introdu court wa ebeye den so beteso they work court room when court is in session. No, uye de work court to cry it me fa contempt o phone ringe na bia obo apa kre kakra it me fa contempt it me gi phone ya fa ma bio. Anti contempt cases are even it is a year who say now the lawyers of Empress Gifty will go into the elements of the alleged dishonored written by Agradaa. If it is proven Agradaa je and not to ya betimi aside no contempt and the nakojina court ako prove to the court to say Agradaa je o court no and onyam na awo no oje no to twene ebisi ye ewo okuje to ablokwa ebra na one software nya case yes software no kita double ID cards no e ko serve no wo one of the TV stations Metro TV ema eno no du hu se woto twene ye but eno no angwango si aga enti na eno so ewo ho enti contempt no ene ma chechiri mu de achire o enti court betimi afine and I say the lawyers of Agradaa, the lawyers of Empress Gifty can cite Agradaa for contempt, and that will be a different case from the defamation. Enti no Agradaa too no ni nyina no she's been served. Oye den you waji you wan you ototwene you emra no say wo ansum near the ball ya the count eto form a ensu oguso opa mfa manfa nko ya serve etina eno ho nkomo eno no enti sa contempt no eno ho nkomo no sa rate na ya say waje ato atwene ho nkomo no say ya serve no eno nkomo nti now over 8 working days to respond or file a defense. And so coach say Sa and samana Empress Gifty akano. Anya no kre. Enti no so akoyi ni ho ano. Na so ankwa akoyi ni ho ano for 8 working days ya. Emra na say e chese waje atum se ne wo maka fa Agradaa ho ni nyina waje atum. Say no kre. Eba ne sa de a na sika na ye twa ma wo se kutua no. Obi wa kutua no fe. Ama aye kama. Enti o kan rate na odem momode ba na dated May 20 2025 Chief Justice of Ghana P Bafu Money Acting Chief Justice inti nyina habato a statement of claim or say the sum of 20 and the winim dada and winim mayan kokra na minka we mo nchiro minka we nchiro na blah 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 blah. Enti o kan rate na ensam na Agradaa ka kire Empress na allegations no o ma chwo no twi na ma chwo no brofo sebe twa o mo kan etwe kotea court la edi sa na no etie o mo kan bibia gbagbababa yenyi bibia mfirim enti me pe 8 working days no kan wa se na akan akiro notice of appearance either personal lawyer okay enti sorry fache me pe portion bi akan akiro enti Empress Gifty no ye Empress Gifty upon do ye that is her name okay and Patricia Siedua and I say an action having been commenced against you by the issue of this writ by the above named plaintiff. Tinaga say Empress no. Or say you are hereby, you know Kanaye Agradaa. You are hereby commanded that within 8 days after service of this writ on you inclusive of the day of service, that is today, you do cause an appearance to be entered for you, Patricia Asidua. And near ye decrata no asevo rama wono. Ye show say a number akuma watch. A shall say free now ye decrata no ma wono. O ho kwan bia say so obey appear in your friend appearance no. Obey enter an appearance. No say. And take note or take notice that in default of your so doing, judgment may be given in your absence without further notice to you. Or say, say one entire appearance here. Court no, ebe judgment, ebe to me, and the judgment at yaw. No. Inti oken kan ya rate no wo mo tro ni twi achechire mu na eniama na Empress epeni bi ne se o se Agradaa yi wakache ne se nti twi no o se also asofo bia obeto nsa afre wo yire akọ altar so no wone ne da ewo office ho ansa na waba abeto enyum wo asenka agua no so no san tro no brofum. Pastors who invite your wife to sing have sexual intercourse with her in their offices before she mounts the pulpit to sing. Twi ba ko ni wo se wo yire no oyefo sino bia adwaman nti asofo ne deda wo asofo ne deda na wagya no na hanso ma tro no bofo. You left your cheap prostitute wife that have sexual intercourses with pastors to attack me. Into ma tro ni nyina baby o se nkraman ne da didi ni nyina mo tro ebum. Inti sana enkomo no etie. Inti yenwie sa defamation ho nsem no. Ena me de ka kire mu se defamation no enye criminal eye civil wontumi antua se ever say Agradaa edifa na wontumi antua ye beton na Agyapade no court no na ebe ma kwan ame aton na Agyapade na omo de ate Empress ewo ho kwan they say no bi eni ho a asem no de bemum into Empress be kwa kire court no to the extent of the damage na ono no claim say asem Agradaa aka no sorry aguna ni mu asaba beduru if she's able to prove herself beyond all reasonable doubt na eno so court na hwem if Agradaa also goes there and prove to the court giving evidences of her allegations proving to the court with all reasonable doubt and so eno so court no enso begina so e de abu asem no amma no anase onyina so emfamu ema no enti sana ete minim se wo question bi afa san komo ehu a obetimi de aba na mahwese betimi a kire mu na Ghana fo ni bi na e ka se hopsi adoye na akopentokwa ama bi aka na yire na obiti radio so TV so manchi kire mu a ensem fata na emfa mra kwan so na emeka nyina na nyama adwen na mekire na emeka se si ya na ye mra kwan eza se ba bia emra wo no ye nkire ya adwen enti was radio no so se TV so no ka se Agradaa etini ba bi na hopsi adoye akoka no ubetimi anya some elements of hopsi adoye's action to be wrong and no wa wasemwa but for now we have not been able to establish any condition or situation that Empress Gifty enso ne for example Agradaa enyasem you can never establish but it to be a linkage to the husband's beef or whatsoever and now they are come but when it comes to court and so we don't do that linkage say na ukuru ne koka no enti no ono so ayewa yo no court court see ya no the court as at now waje Empress Gifty asem na to ne books mu no does not know any other person apart from Empress Gifty upon Adoye. The court doesn't know Hobson Adoye. No. Hobson Adoye doesn't come in this very case. When Hobson goes to the court, or call as a member to listen to cases echoes to a court. And now say, Obiwa Koja, Oba na asem no de court no say na area or kwakuja na damfo Obiwa Koja no. Yen kra bi nyina betimi akokọ to bi that day na koti asem ni bi. Court doesn't know any other person apart from Patricia Sedua versus Empress Gifty upon Adoye. Is anate enti the justification that Hupsi Adoye ne kodi Agradaa atem Agradaa no Hupsi ankodi na atem a enka onkoka bi nche ne yire. Hwan na ka cho se mremu meme bedi wa atem a wo so tumi begu menim ase na ba na sa utumi fa ahodi no akọkọtụ yi na ebeba behwe se obetumi afa ahodi na even common laws ye ka common laws a natural law common law na ye ne a ye nyina anim wo fie se adenti na mene kwa me na eko na wo koso wo se kwaku ye madam funtinu okodi na tembi common law tells you that it does not happen and legally ehon ye besa akotie ni ye pa enti common law tells us that intumi nye sa ade we mpo ofie say wanya asem e ofie de woni o tenant bi kura na se bi monya asem ofie e na mu di mu ho atem and then na ne babi ana ne kunu bi oso be gudi na tembi oya sa pa oni me kunu na enya and when it comes to law the two parties, the husband and the wife, they are two different individuals when it comes to law. The law doesn't know, say, Empress Kraku, any hoops and doye for now, our records on alcohol. Because there's nowhere in the rate any boy hoops and doye deal. I just hoops and doye Empress Gifty ekunu. The court doesn't know hoops and doye to be the wife of Empress Gifty in this very case. In this anity. In this Agradaa to Emma maybe Tim baby and now I'm coming. Why am I you be Empress by law? That one should be established. Empress need a Agradaa term that you and I can establish. Empress any Agradaa term that you and I can establish the fact that Empress Gifty has insulted Agradaa. No. But we know that a very simple hopes and doye and only Empress enya kasakasa. Now hopes and doye so they know ye no. And Agradaa wo ho kwan say one also so eden the court eden the court police station. Say hopes and doye incite emremu no u incite a say o she obi kutupa so nkoye bone no etiamra. Enti ebra hopes can say Agradaa de $800 na eba and this full soldiers monko gina ho na mono o incite it is against the law. Enti enka Agradaa de eso ko report to police ontimi fa sem no court direct nemo no anything criminal no o de court o de police station na police station about charge na police de wako tina police prosecutor any this assembly de court ema wo ansa na be kra be fa lawyer wa fa lawyer enti Agradaa at that time I hope se case assembly no esenko edi no come police ebe chi even say hope se adoye enti se wa how person who de mra no hye wonsem na udidi atem na udi atem na de koye na yire de a emra mu no Empress Gifty enye ne hwe a obeko ka kire no obeko ka sa ansem de a kire no enti baby a emra won ye nkire ya adwen. So the argument that Empress Gifty kunu no ene koka Agradaa into waye na waye no you okay waye no but me so me trase me hu se waye me anye me ukunu me kunu na ne nya asem enti na ne eno ho asem ena akwakodu so de ne court no. All right, good evening. I'm here shortly for this very expose about Agradaa, and then talking about the fact that she's been served with a writ of sermon today into the bailiff has been able to serve Agradaa legally. That is the case between her and Empress Gifty or Gifty upon Addo. That is what is on the writ. First of all, let me talk about this. Say Agradaa mon tag no mame na mon share page no so mfa mame. Agradaa no gbegbegbegbegbegbe nyina no ese quarter 7. Agradaa no yen 7 am 7 nyina me information na che me say omoko ni fie they don't get access to the house. Into oche ni fie ohwe ne cameras mo hu so bi ba o mie into abetra Venezuela social media so abekasa bebre okọ na asọrọ ho a bia na belief no these guys no ho omo hwem hu ze wo na wo ye new person omo ma enti ne nyina aka ho na ene de Awurade adom ya 7 no na muntie court pe wa 7 of a case na believe eba na also wonye rate na so also wonye rate na court no ana believe no ewo emrem eho kwan say or the count or the paper no say paper aye rate no or the ball or part any part of the body obetumi obi awudwane ka otumi to ball oto na ball pa emremu no che say you have duly been served into the ball and now the touch oh menye you ati what the touch na to form ko emfa ho so the touch also won you know the touch wa e ho no mu wa anye no it is all right obeka se menye court enforce but ye the back count body no ye the count body ni we are na to form a belief no onfa opa ensuo ento ngusu na emro no krampa emra kwan so no watwero won diary mu obekọ akọ notice ya serve inti eno number 1 na wo se ye nyina ate ase ena se hwehwe Agradaa na nka ye hunu a ena no na mepe word we on betimi akwaje substituted service amias ade atotare dan ho negura de anibia banti no ye be post on social media and as ye be publish any of the dailies the newspapers eno no okokan yo wan kan yo e kire se ya serve ena o hwe rate na amode ba ye na lawyer for no amano emira kwan so no Yamano 8 working days from the day that you be served. Inti ne eye joday ene 1 ochina Tuesday 2 Wednesday 3 Thursday 4 Friday 5 Saturday Sunday enka ho working days ni aba Monday 6 Tuesday 7 Wednesday 8 inti on the 8th day of the day the person was served no so Agradaa pa mon court omuni ni problem bia ye mfa enye bench warrant enye police because we are civil case intinia lawyers for ne be ne say 8 days no ma twero wo memra kwa so nye lawyers ni bo na twero emra kwa so if you don't respond or appear in defense e won ya de ama woni mu a e kire say asem no wage atum nti bebu agu so enti Agradaa pa ma onko ene ya 7 ma onko 8 days ni dura ne wa onko court kra ye beji 20 million Ghana cedis no e de ama no Empress of course court no betimi asa trans bi ebi okra ho abufu nti no court no ma mehwese sika na ye twa ama ono esu ana asesua because one for boni ni dia ama court no ye be serve okra no anye ti eba na sa court no kra bufu nti sika na wo so na obehye ama watua ene ye 1 Afia ne ya yete se